My name is Aka-san. After 4 long years on the island of Fukuoka, I have come back to Tokyo with one goal in mind. Be an honest YouTuber. But to do that, I can't always give the reactions people want. To honor my channel's reputation, I must be someone else. I must be something else. Previously on Aka. Aka-san's Honest Reactions. This is Aka-san. It's time for Arrow, part 2 of this crossover that's going on right now.
Bunch of superheroes in a farmhouse? I feel like I've seen that in a movie before.
We need a secure location. I mean, absolutely nothing if you forget
Pretty good.
Or you guys installed to the bag. Oh, there you are. Thank you, sorry.
Thank you.
Wish William good luck for me, right?
I will.
Is he really gonna do a DNA test? God damn. Whoa! What? What was that all about?
This is more than a little crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was gonna take a while to play since we live in a digital world now. Got it.
How did she get that to work?
Yes, I tracked you down. I find people for a living. Actually, I don't get paid. But what was that? You just super speeded something into your pocket. If you loved me, if you trusted me, telling me this wouldn't be such a burden, it would be a relief.
I don't think
But
so.
you don't trust me. You never will. And how can I be with someone who doesn't trust me?
Hey. Hey. Opportunity knocks.
You guys okay?
No, fuck no, nigga.
Oliver?
You brought them. And dressed for the occasion, I
Yeah.
Rolling through.
I will never be your love.
Damn, them titties are flash. Damn, nice, Oliver. Ooh.
Now, Kendra.
What the fuck is going on? He's about to time travel. Holy shit. And that's where he... This is crazy.
Thanks for coming. I know this is more than a little crazy.
You ain't kidding. That shit is bizarre.
Like Felicity found out, and you guys had a pretty big fight, and it sounded like it was over between you two. What was the fight about?
So Felicity is the real reason why everyone died?
I'm pretty sure you're someone's father. Everyone dies, Oliver.
Because of Felicity.
So let yourself
Remember Zimba.
Two pieces of the same meteorite like a 10th metal. That is the key to counteracting.
Ah.
Barry, what can happen here that is worse than what I already did? If I knew that, I wouldn't be so worried. Let's do it.
That was pretty cool. I like that. Oh. Nice. Did they just kill that dude? What the fuck?
What was that for?
For being you. Thank you, Cisco.
Be yourself a little more, Cisco. Maybe get a blowjob.
Well, you did it.
Take it from someone who didn't get to grow up with his father. I think the best thing for William is for you to be a part of his life.
Thanks, Barry. Thanks. Wasn't so bad, right? The Flash is gonna have to be very fast to catch him.
He will. He's the fastest man alive.
Oh!
Gotcha.
That was cute. I like that. That was holy shit. Somebody clean that shit up. Yeah, that's gonna backfire on her big time.
Your hate will be everlasting. Your enmity will never die. It will follow them from this life into the next and the next. You owe me one, buddy.
Wow. That was cool. Okay, guys, so that was the second part of this Flash Arrow crossover, and actually much better, actually. And for some reason, some of you actually really, really knew that this was supposed to be the kind of like type of episodes, these two-parter that you probably would be better to watch together, because it actually blended very well. Actually, it just blended as one giant episode, opposed to last year where we just saw two different sort of, you know what last year kind of reminded me of? It was basically the do you remember when well, not probably most of you don't, but Batman and Spawn, when they teamed up together, DC put out their version of the book, and then Marvel put Image put out their version, and the Image one was by far the better one, with Frank Miller and Todd McFarlane coming together, Frank Miller writing it. And although in retrospect that was one of the beginning glimpses of what a terrible Batman Frank Miller really has, thinks about, until he gets really old and dirt old and such with the Dark Knight Returns. Besides all that, it was a very, 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 very popular book. But then the DC version came out, and that one was terribly drawn, and the story nobody even remembers. So it kind of reminded me of, that's what last year's crossover kind of reminded me of. Although I think, to be fair, the Arrow crossover was still a good crossover. It just didn't have the same hype that the Flash introductory episode did when they fought each other, pretty much. This, however, was a whole nother thing. I mean, yes, they had to pave the way and dedicate a lot of their time for Legends of Tomorrow, but I think it did at least lead into what I thought was very funny this time around was the Flash premiered episode focused a lot on Oliver's life and Barry's life, but there were big elements that focused on Oliver's life. And then in this Arrow edition of the show, it focused a lot on it still focused on Oliver's child situation, but there was also this really big part which is very, very essential to the Flash story, and the entire world really is Flash is time traveling again, which is fucking crazy in itself. And I wonder if that's going to have some reflections back during the mid-season finale, or next whatever the next episodes are going to be for the Flash, the fact that Barry can time travel. And they did mention that actually in part 1, and with the fact of how fast can Barry run and such, and going time traveling and such. So I'm wondering if that's going to lead into certain things. But let's go ahead and go into the question of the video. So in this particular timeline of what we saw, even though we did see some glimmer of hope that Elicity was going to be finished, but that was erased altogether, unfortunately. Oh well. We did get one of the more rare, less cornball scenes and more touching scenes between Oliver and Felicity at the end, them sitting on the couch and such. But I guess the real question is gonna be here now that Oliver is deciding not to tell Felicity, and he's not gonna get the test, and he knows it all already. What do you think the repercussions will be for Olicity? What's going to happen with that particular relationship? Do you think Oliver hiding that secret is actually going to come back and bite him on the ass? Because we have seen in the past how damaging Oliver keeping secrets has done to Team Arrow and the people around him. Is this going to break up Olicity? Or is it just going to break up the trust that he has with the... Is it going to get him essentially killed in the line of battle, like always? But yeah, that's my question of the video. I am kind of frustrated. I wouldn't say frustrated, but I am kind of disappointed, and but at the same time, I'm actually not so surprised that it would be the relationship issues that Oliver is having, that he can't get his head into the game, and that's why he ended up getting killed and such, and like everybody dies because his relationship situation. Do you think vigilante badass Oliver from season 1, season 2 would be having these same problems? Granted, he might still get killed anyways, rushing it head on to a battle. But I do believe that he would have been a little more strategic and had his head more on one thing. But that's a whole nother argument for a whole nother day. It was still a very good crossover episode. I enjoyed it. One of the better episodes of Arrow, but I really, in a sense, you really can't even count it as much of an Arrow episode because it was so Flash-centric and it was a team-up sort of story. But nevertheless, let's see what happens with the rest of this season of Arrow and see if it keeps on going strong. Okay, guys? Till next week. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week. 1 like equals 1 prayer. 100 prayers, 100 subscribers gets me the fuck the faster out of here. I'm out, guys. Peace. It's like watching my 2 ex-girlfriends fight. She don't break her neck. Oh!